Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Aaron Herman. We're here at the Jewish Federations of North America General Assembly. This is an incredible event, bringing the community together to learn, connect, and celebrate. Let's take a closer look. Your story is truly inspiring. When we think about resilience, there's this survivor mentality. And after October 7th, um, there's a lot of stories that need to be told. And your story, for me, when I heard it, it spoke to me for a number of reasons. And that when you survive something, you go through a trauma, there's two options. One is you fall down and you're done. Second part is you rise up and you want to make a difference. And that's what you've done. So tell us a little bit about your journey, a little bit about the October 7th experience for yourself personally, and what you're building now.
So when we were evacuated to Eilat after October 7th, during the time I was a teacher. Actually, I'm still a teacher, but that was my main job. I was a teacher, and students of mine were murdered and sending me messages. And then we were evacuated to Eilat, right? And my community was in pieces. I mean, everything was a mess. Kids didn't have kindergartens and nothing. And I decided I got to do something. I went down to the store, bought some of those resistance bands, and started doing training to some teenagers at the hotel. And it went crazy. I mean, one team became two, three, and five teams. And I noticed I'm not just saving them, I'm also saving myself. I mean, I saw the connection that was creating. Those teenagers were waiting for me every morning to high five me. It was crazy. When I got back to my kibbutz, I knew that that's what I want to do. That's my mission. I want to help build resilience through physical activity because I believe in physical activity. It used to help me in the past, some dark periods as well. So I opened a studio in Kibbutz Gvulot. It's called Balance Gvulot because it has the right balance between community, resilience, and physical activity. And we work out together and we get stronger together. In spite of what happened, we'll still be there and we'll keep on winning and growing. And about what you said before, about when you have a crisis, it's all about choosing to take that step forward and being proactive. I mean, that's the only way.
When you look at these kids now, right, they've gone through an incredible trauma, right? And it's like this new, God willing, the rest of the hostages, come home. And we're still kind of like in this like uncertainty of like, what is the future? But the way that you built this studio is you're starting from a place of hope. And you're giving a sense of engagement where it's very difficult actually right now. There's a mental health crisis in Israel,
Yeah.
a severe mental health. A lot of people like they're talking about, it, but they're not really like talking about what is happening, especially to kids, right? Um, how is your studio sort of addressing like that serious situation?
So that's a great question. My studio. I mean, first of all, I want to talk about the issue. There is a huge mental issue especially in the Gaza envelope. And we call it the second wave. People are committing suicide a lot, and kids are having trouble. Kids are peeing in bed, and my daughter, she's 4 and she can barely speak. I mean, she's really had a big regression in her talking, and I don't blame her because we're trying to live, but there are still explosions above our heads. In our studio, what we do is we let all the emotions out, the bad ones, the good ones. I promote the feeling of belonging. We work together as a team. Even when one is behind, we all help him. And I mean, I believe that physical activity is just like life. You have boundaries, right? That you need to respect. You need to work in team in order to
Right.
succeed. And that's what we are. We're like a microcosmos of the outside, but it's a safe place altogether.
Can you share like a technique that you use, like in terms of like in the studio, like to help, let's say, a trauma victim? Like what do you do in terms of helping?
Okay, so just last week, I wrote on the door. We have a big door. I wrote, "What gives you strength?" And each kid went in and wrote down. Some wrote their football team. Some wrote God or something else. But when they have difficult in during, I mean, frustration during practice, then I remind them their strength and to try it again. and they remember what is their main strengths while they're having some hard time, and I see them getting more energies and bringing back their heads up. That's one of the strategies I like to work into.
What is your hope with your studio in 2 years?
I would like to help as many people as I can. I think it's our responsibility to educate those teenagers. They're the next generation of Israel and the Jewish world, right? Um, if we don't do it now, nobody else will do it. It's our responsibility, and we have. It's a big privilege to do it. I mean,
Yeah. And where can people learn more about your studio?
so you can look after us on Instagram or Facebook. It's called Balance Gvulot, and you will see all the magic happens there.
Well, thank you so much for everything.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing more.
Thank you.
As you can see, the Jewish Federation of North America General Assembly is an opportunity to experience sessions and networking events and really just to connect to people who are interested in making a difference in our community. This is Owen Herman, and thank you for watching.